What's up guys, I'm Tunes, and in this video I'll be showing you how to make Amapiano beats. Easy steps. So without too much talk, let's get into it. The first thing you want to start with when you're making Amapiano is your drums. Your bass drum, like the drums are going to sound throughout the whole track or throughout the whole song. This is an Amapiano beat that I have done, but I'm going to take you step by step on how I added each element, you get me? So you see these drums here, see that I played throughout the whole drum. So this is what it sounds like. You can see the kick pattern. If you look closely, this is the main percussions that sound in there. It's giving, that's the groove, that's the bass groove, you get me? So from what I said earlier, is what is going to play throughout the whole sound. So this is the vibe. Then you start layering it. This is more sound. Then I pound this one to the left, to the right. More sounds. More sounds. More sounds. Then the kick. Then one thing you want to go for, or one thing you want to add to your bass drum is shakers and loops. You know, one thing you can do is just take loop and just drop it on your playlist. It's not going to sound organic. You should just add something to the loop. You get me? So in this drum, in this case, I use this loop. This one on its own has its own vibe. Then with mine, then with shakers, the vibe is coming already. Then to make things more interesting, you add more shakers. The one with higher velocity, yeah, to give you that continuity. Then you're just about to start. You're done with the drum. That is basically the bass drum. That's what is going to go through the whole beat. You get me? So yeah, I added extra percussions. This is part of the drums. I didn't just play it. See the sound? Just to understand, make it things more sweet, and I added extra kick to make it feel like a drum roll. You understand? It's going to make things interesting, see? If you look at what I did there, after the kick, I put crash. That shows that you've gotten to another stage, maybe the chorus or maybe another verse or maybe pre-chorus, you understand? The next thing you want to go for is pads. If you listen to most Amapiano beats, after the percussion plays, the next thing you're going to hear is pad. Whether it's going to some use tremolo, some use pad, some use both. You get me? And in some cases, it will start with the drum. So in this case, I started with this GMS pad. If you come here, it is a GMS pad. This is from bass pad 1MC. That's the preset. So this is basically what you just need to do. Just one note that you extend for like these 2 full bars. You understand? Yeah, this is what it sounds like. This already gives you that vibe that something is coming. Get me? Then I added this purity sound, tremolo. This one is giving continuity. I don't know why this tremolo sound can be boring to me. So this is tremolo signal, slow synth from Purity plugin. So yeah, what I added next was this. Okay, this I didn't use it here yet. So yeah, for the intro, just any effects of your choice. Are you getting the vibe now? Are you getting the vibe now? After we've talked about the drums, you go to your FX. Your FX includes your fills, your drum rolls, and yeah. So for the FX that I use to get into the chorus part, which is the part where the log drums played, is this section. Is this FX? This is what it sounds like. Get so with sorry. We all have played so far. This is what the FX is going to sound like. Have you seen that vibe? Then one thing you want to do to make things interesting, to give you like more suspense, is you giving this space. See the way I cut the drums here. And after I cut the drum, I gave the feel, the FX, I gave it space so like the listener can feel the presence. You get me? So next up is you adding more FX. This transition is everywhere. You know this. This is giving you transition. This is telling you, we're leaving this part, we're going to another part. We're leaving the intro part, we're going to the verse one part. Get me? So for this part, it does transition to the part where I added bass. So once in Amapiano, when you are transitioning, you are adding more elements. Then if you look at this part, the element I added here was let me walk you through the first sound I had. You get me? So this sound is from GMS. It sounded like a siren. This is just one sound I just put there to first get people confused when they listen to the beat. Get me? So yeah, this is it. Then I added this slide to like these two slides. Very interesting. So yeah, what else they had? What else they had here is a bass. This is from Toxic by Hazard. I know people want to see this bass. This is from Toxic by Hazard. A combination of this wobbly sound, Bars Smoothly EMC, and this bit wobbly sound from Armless. This is Armless plugin. Both are free plugin on FL Studio. So that's for the intro. Then as the beat is rising, I added this sound. This is another wobbly sound, but it has a different pattern. You get me? One thing you should try to do when you're making Amapiano is you give space, like you make things seem as if you're skipping, like you talk but you're not talking finish. You know that vibe? Listen to this now, see that vibe? That is it. It's more like you're talking, then you wait for a response. You understand? It's what gives you that continuous listening, what makes people come back to want to hear that beat. It's like you can't get enough. You understand? So what next I added was this FX. Also, one thing to add to your Amapiano is hi-hat. Look at this hi-hat. It's almost doing the same job as shakers, but it's just behind to fill in. It's just behind to fill in spaces. You understand? So yeah, you can add this FX. Then this is verse one. Now, The element that this FX introduced was this lead, common lead that everybody knows. And you can get lead. GMX is a very, very useful plugin. GMX, Toxic Biohazard, and more fun. It's very useful when you're making Amapiano, even Amless too. So this is the preset bass and rave TE for this type of synths. So after you introduce like some elements, introduce your drum, you start adding synth. Synth is what gives it continuity. You see, it gives that vibe. You see, listen. You're literally telling your listeners that there is no joke here, you get. Then after this part, you add bass, like one word, different type of bass. And you can add more type of synths. If you look at this part here, I added this synth. It has a different pattern from GMS2. Just makes it more interesting. Like as things. And remember, I told you as you're adding transition, you put something new, You get. So this first verse, this first two bar. To me, I made it to be like your verse 1. Get me? Anyone that wants to sing to the beat, verse 1. Then after the verse 1, this is your pre-chorus. Then this is your chorus. So for the verse 1, what you'll be getting is this synth, this lead, pa, 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 with a little bass. Then for the next phase, which is the pre-chorus, I'll be adding more. I'll be adding more bass. I'll be adding more bass to this phase. And in this phase, this is the bass I added. If you look at this is the transition. You can listen to this liquid stage GOL. This is what it sounds like alone. You know where liquid stage GOL is in FL Studio. If you don't know, then maybe you're probably a novice. Oh yeah, novice are welcome. Yeah, it's from Harmless. It's a plugin Harmless. Liquid State 2 GOL. Yeah, so more bass I added were these ones to complement the Liquid State GOL and these ones. These are actual snares. What's in this log drum? So one thing I want to tell you about log drums is you can't just get amazing log drum just from one log drum. You have to mix them together. And at the back of your log drums, you pull snares here and there. You pull snares. It makes it more. So for this first phase of log drum, see what I'm doing. Are you seeing what I'm doing here? So for the snares, you just make it come here and there. You make the snare come interesting to you. You play around with the velocities, then you play with the panning, then you can add delay, you understand? Then I added more snares. This is another different type of snare with this sound. Okay, I think I muted this one. Okay, I muted it because I didn't use it, but this is what it sounds like. This is what this snare sounds like. So yeah. Then I added this log. If you look closely, this slug is what I used in the chorus. This is the chorus phase. I brought it to the pre-chorus phase to just like pick some elements to introduce the log drums, you get. So after I've introduced it, this is what it's sounding like. Just go after chopping. Yeah, with the snare. So I know you heard this 808. This is just guess what plugin this is. Tada Flex. Yes, Flex has an amazing 808. So, yeah. And I told you one thing about Amapiano is giving that space for like that little breathing space. Like you get space. Space. Layer the log. So that it sounds more distorted. You see? The presets for this log is in case you wanna copy, this is the preset. And you can always try to boost the volume from this setting. This is the preset. In case you wanna copy, you can pause it and copy. So gives it more weight. You get. This is basically what is in the pre-chorus. Then with the drums, it sounds amazing. I swear this is behind every source of Amapiano. Next is the chorus part. Now for the chorus part, after this transition, you can see that I added something to like introduce a new element. After this FX, what I introduce is this tambourine, chop tambourine. Make things interesting. Well, I added some other new things like this hive. Okay, I muted this sound, but this is what it sounds like. But I found out that this hive sound is actually sounding more interesting at the ending part as an outro. So yeah. What I also had complementing the FX is this sound. You know this sound, you know it. And this snare that comes. Now all these ones I'm adding is just to complement the log drums to make the you know the way chorus feels on your music. You give it more like, should I call it weight or surrounding? That is where the dance is going to be very heavy. You grab then more hi-hat. Just to you should understand little effects. Then of course the log drums. Now remember I told you that in your log drums you have to layer them for them to sound beautiful. This is the first layer of the log drums. Adding this one, it sounds more thick. Complementing yourself, making it sound more thick, then more. In this log drum, I added a snare there. This is giving it more robustness. You get me? Then harmonics, like that melodious part of log drums, is also essential. If you want me to make videos on how to do beautiful presets for all these log drums, you just let me know. Are you seeing that harmony? This is it here. You can actually achieve beautiful sounds with harmonies when you slide notes. Can you see? So that is it. You add them together. See how it sounds. Super interesting. Add more. This is a gem. This is also a melodious log drum. So that you're adding more tone to the log drums. Then just keep adding. Then the last one I had This is also a melodious log drum. Are you with me? This is what it sounds like alone. Mind you, what you start with is this log. You start with this. This is the main. These two, like these are the main thing I started with. Then you start adding all of this to complement them as you are listening to it. You understand me? Not that you just do log drums differently or something. I don't know if you guys are going to be interested. If you are going to be interested, I just want you to comment. You get me? Comment to tell me that you want to see full video on how I make on how I layer my log drums. So this is what this pattern like. I muted this. There are like two elements here. I just muted these ones. See? So yeah. Yep. That's basically for the log drums. And that's basically it for the whole beat. Because after this part, usually you can do a space just for like to rest. You know that transition where beats just becomes slow in Amapiano. But for this part, this is like more like an Afrobeat, you get me? You know, the type of Ashake used to sing to and seyivibes and the rest. After this part, if you look closely, what is coming again, what face is coming again is the verse 1 face, which is this. Every element of my verse 1, I brought it back here. You see? Then next is the pre-chorus, which is here. Then the chorus again, which I brought back. But if you look at this part, I chopped off the log drums at some point. Then for the second chorus, I made it play. Those little differences count. You get me? Those little differences count. Then for the ending, I added this hive sound just to introduce something new for the outro. And also complement it again. That's how to make a Amapiano beat. There's no magic in it. This bass, you remember this guy is from the intro. So yeah, that's basically it. Let's give it a whole listening. Let's give it a whole listen together. Mind you, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel. Drop comments on what you want. If I see engagement, that's what's going to make me do more videos. I can literally break down everything, but before I go into it, just let me know that you want it. So just do me a favor by liking, dropping a comment, and subscribing to the channel. Thank you. So let's give it a listen together.
Third.